Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
License? Aha.
Denmark.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, sir. Shukran.
Have fun.
My name is Palabo, and welcome to the last episode from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. In this one, we're going to Jeddah, after a stop in beautiful Yanbu at the Red Sea.
Did you hear him when he saw my passport? Aha.
And have a look at a very special construction site that was completely quiet.
Aha.
And then we head back to Riyadh and visit the Camel Festival and have a look at some beautiful camels entering the Camel Beauty Contest. My name is Palabo, and this is the Radio Vagabond Travel Podcast, supported in part by Hotels25.com. By using Hotels25, you support the show and the work I put into it. But more importantly for you, you'll save money when you book a place to stay on your next trip.
The ultimate destination for armchair travelers who are looking for inspiration to get out into the real world and let loose their wanderlust.
This is the Radio Vagabond.
We left scenic Alula to drive the 365 kilometers, close to 230 miles, to Yanbu on the Red Sea. When we're 30 minutes from Yanbu, the mountains disappear as we come towards the coastline. And just after 5 p.m., we arrive to Yanbu Beach to watch the sunset before checking in at our hotel for the night. Small groups of family and friends had pulled their car up to the edge of the Red Sea. It's a common sight throughout Saudi that small groups always have a carpet and a pot of tea for a cozy time after work. A few words about the dress code in Saudi Arabia. It's expected that both men and women dress modestly. This includes covering arms and legs and wearing an abaya, a headscarf for women. As a visitor to Saudi Arabia, it's important to respect local customs and dress codes. In the first 3 days, Cynthia would be wearing a headscarf to cover her hair. But then we were told that it's not necessary for women to cover their hair. So she stopped doing that and never got any comments for it. Except for people smiling and saying, "You are beautiful," when they saw her blonde hair. That happened quite a few times this night in Yanbu. It's also worth noting that the dress code in Saudi Arabia can vary depending on the region you're in and the specific circumstances. For example, we're expected to dress more modestly when visiting holy sites or attending religious events.
My name is Bob.
Radio Vagabond.
After checking in, we spent a lovely evening at the night market in Yanbu. The buildings are traditional style but fully restored. It was shut down for 10 years and recently reopened. Well, most of it. We tried to see if we can get in and see the House of Lawrence of Arabia, but that was still closed. At the night market, we had a nice chat with a young lady named Mashal, who has a small doll shop at the night market. As we depart, Mashal's mom, who didn't speak any English, approaches us and gives us a bag of delicious dates. As a gift, no strings attached, just a gift. The weather is lovely, and we stroll the courtyard outside the night market. It's not crowded, but everyone is active with many families here and kids in 3-foot-long electrical mini-cars driving around on the square. We're surprised how little noise there is. People are generally quiet with no loud voices.
And now, facts about where we are.
Yanbu is a small port city with a population of 188,000 people, 250,000 in the urban area, located on the Red Sea west coast of Saudi Arabia, and it's considered to be one of the major industrial cities in the country, even though it's quite small. It's home to the Yanbu Industrial City, which is one of the largest industrial complexes in the Middle East and is known for its oil refineries and petrochemical plants. Yanbu is also known for its rich history, which dates back at least 2,500 years. According to Wikipedia, it was established in the year 491 BC. Its earliest history places Yanbu as a staging point on the spice and incense route from Yemen to Egypt and the Mediterranean area. In more recent times, the city served as a supplier and operational base for the Arab and British forces fighting the Ottoman Empire during the First World War. The city is also home to several universities, including Yanbu Industrial College and the University of Yanbu. Yanbu is known for its beautiful beaches and is a popular tourist destination, especially for those interested in marine life and scuba diving. It's also part of the coral reefs of the Red Sea, which are known for their diversity and beauty.
And that was facts about where we are.
Yeah, city beach. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then today though we went along and
We tried
got-
to see the Lawrence of Arabia house,
Lawrence of Arabia, yeah.
but it was closed.
First Lawrence of Arabia came, he stayed in Yanbu. Yeah, okay. When he came from somewhere.
This is our couchsurfing host, Tariq.
They are keeping this house.
Yeah.
And then he came
I think
to
they're
Jeddah,
doing
this
some
house.
restoration to the whole area right
Whole
now,
area,
so we couldn't get in there. But we walked around, and we were the only people there. There were no one there.
Really?
There was no one in the square or in the streets. We was like a ghost town.
He's lived in Yanbu for years, but now in the bigger city, around 350 kilometers down along the Red Sea coastline.
So my
I
heart
just
is
appreciate
big, but
you taking
house
us
is
in.
small. This is your room?
We made it to Jeddah, and so did another traveler, Jack,
Jack said it was huge.
a guy that we already met briefly when we were in Alula.
Okay,
You can keep your stuff there.
thank you. It's so very nice of you to do this. You already have one guest.
It's normal when you're couchsurfing and staying for free with a local that you repay by taking the host to dinner. But here, our host, Tariq, insisted on paying for us.
So I'm in Jeddah right now, and I'm couch surfing with Cynthia and a guy that we met in Alula. Yeah, and he's actually from Switzerland but lives in Dubai. Cynthia is from US, I'm from Denmark, and we're couch surfing with you, Karek. And you're from Pakistan but living here in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, since long time.
Yeah, this is very international.
Yeah, it's very international. So
And we just had traditional
Mandi.
mandi.
Yeah.
That's the name of it.
Yeah.
It's chicken and rice. Very traditional Saudi.
Meat and laham, meat and chicken.
Yeah.
Mandi. It's very famous, a local dish, a very famous dish in Yemen and Saudi.
Yeah. And right now we're on the street corner, and there's, as you might be able to hear, there's traffic behind me. Tell me a little bit about the traffic here in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. You have seen, you have drove a car. So
Oh,
it's-
yeah, I
it's
tried it
horrible.
myself. But
It's
you tell
horrible.
me that it was worth a
It
few
was
years
like,
ago.
yeah, a few years ago, there was no rules. So every driver has his own rules. But now, since three years, they have put some cameras. So people are afraid from fine. So it's little bit, you can say, out of 100, 60% better.
Yeah, but it's hard to break habits of driving crazy.
Yes, Arabs are famous in driving, rush driving.
So is it better? The driving here, is it worse or better than in Pakistan?
Somehow better than Pakistan.
Okay.
But Pakistan, we follow no rules. Okay, so here somehow they follow rules, but in highways we follow the rules because there are a lot of cameras, lot of police. So we follow the rules, but in our neighborhood we don't.
And you've been here in Saudi for a long time.
Yeah, I am in Saudi since now 25 years.
25 years.
25 years.
And you actually stayed in the smaller town up north where we just spent the night.
Yeah. You spend a night. It's Yanbu, a very beautiful city. I came from Pakistan to Saudi. I stayed Jeddah 3 years. Then I went to Yanbu. I married. My wife came there, and we stayed 14 years in Yanbu.
Had 2 kids.
2 kids were born in Yanbu, and we came back again to Jeddah. Now it's Jeddah. Now it's I think 7 years.
Yeah.
We were living, and
Yeah. And Jeddah, that's a huge city. It's the second biggest city in
biggest city.
Yeah.
Second biggest city after Riyadh in
Yeah.
population.
Yeah.
So it's a huge city, and about population, I'm not sure.
No. I'll look it up and make sure that
Yeah,
I
you'll
say
make
the right
sure.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
But you like it here, or you like Yamba better?
No, Yanbu is so peaceful. So peaceful city. Calm, good people. When you go in Yanbu, you feel peace of mind. You feel yourself relaxed. You meet with the good people. And traffic is so good. Less traffic. And so calm, good city.
I really liked it there. I really enjoyed it, and great place. And on the beach as well.
Yeah. But you have not visited the place where I used to live.
I have not?
You have not visited the place.
It's another place?
Yeah, it's near to city. But it is called Royal Commission for Jubail and Yanbu.
Okay.
So this is a residential area which they made in back 80s. And they copied one town in USA.
Yeah.
So I don't remember the name of the town, but they copied just the same town. They built the same houses, same neighborhood, same facilities, same traffic, these parkings, same roads. So it's a similar city in somewhere in USA.
Yeah.
You can see pictures, videos, and links and read much more on theradiovagabond.com. You can also send a few lines to Palabo and get featured on the show. Tell him where you are and what you're doing right now as you're listening to these words.
Just click on Contact on theradiovagabond.com and fill out the form.
With a population of almost 5 million people, Jeddah is the second largest city in Saudi Arabia and is considered one of the country's most important cultural and economic centers. The city is known for its rich history and culture, as well as a thriving business sector.
Is it right that this is a country that's going through a lot of change right now?
Yes,
they're opening up to tourists, and it's not only the traffic. So is it a country that's very different from the one that you came to 25 years ago?
Exactly. When I came 25 years ago, it was totally different. There were a lot of restrictions. Now they are opening up for the world. Last couple of 3 years ago, and a lot of tourism and a lot of cultural exchange. They are opening up. Tourists are coming, and it's totally changing.
Yeah.
It's now totally changing.
Are the Saudis okay with that? The common Saudi, are they really looking forward to welcoming people from other cultures?
Youth now educated. Most of their youth is now educated from abroad. So they are okay with mixing with other cultures. Earlier people were not seen that much flexible with the people. But their youth is now, they are more educated. And they are opening up. They are open with the mingling with the other nationalities. So they are open now.
Yeah. I've met nothing but friendly people. They seem very open and hospitable. Some of them, they don't speak much English, but those that do, they really want to come and talk to me and practice their English and say hi, and they smile to me in the street.
That's correct. Now the people, the youth, they want to mingle with other people. They want to listen their culture. They want to talk to them, and they are open up now. Open-minded people. Yeah. So they are now open, much better than before. Now a lot of tourists, including you. You came first time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it means now this Cynthia came first time. Another came first time. So I met a lot of people in CouchSurfing even. They are coming from Europe. They are coming from Africa, Tanzania. I met with a lot of people, those who are coming as a tourist.
Yeah. And it's really, I'm leaving in a couple of days, and it's really a country where I want to come back. And maybe come back in 5 years and see the change.
Yeah,
I've seen it at the beginning of the change, or I feel I've seen it. I feel a lot is going to happen in the coming years.
For sure. When you will come after 3 years, you will find a lot of changes. Recently, they had a Formula 1 racing, the biggest event. Now they are going for this another desert racing. I don't remember the name. Actually, it was Sahara. Yeah. Sahara racing.
Yeah.
So they are going for this, So they are opening now for the world.
Yeah.
They are asking people to come and see. They have a lot of things to show. Lot of mountains, lot of different landscape, and yes.
And when I come back, I'm going to come stay with you.
For sure, you are most welcome to stay with me. You are most welcome to stay with me.
Thank you.
Let's go and see them.
The next day, we drove out to see a massive deserted construction site in what's to be Jeddah Economic City in the northern part of Jeddah. The world's tallest building under construction in Saudi Arabia is Jeddah Tower, previously known as the Kingdom Tower. It is, or was, to be the first skyscraper to reach 1,000 meters, 3,281 feet, or more. For comparison, One World Trade Center on Manhattan, New York, the tallest building in the US, is roughly only half of that, with 541 meters. The building here is being built by Jeddah Economic Company. It's expected to have over 200 floors with residence, offices, hotels, and recreational spaces, 59 elevators, and is to be the centerpiece of the first phase of development and tourist attraction known as Jeddah Economic City. The design is created by an American architect, Adrian Smith, who also designed the building that is currently the world's tallest building, Burj Khalifa in Dubai. There was a steady progress, but in January 2018, the ambitious project was stopped, about one-third completed. It was stalled by Saudi political intrigue, labor issues with the contractor, and COVID shutdowns. And it remains in limbo to this day. Most people say that there are no plans to restart construction, but there might be hope. In an article on howstuffworks.com, I link to it in the episode notes, the president of the Council on Tall Buildings and Urban Habitat, a global nonprofit, Anthony Wood, is quoted for saying, "I generally believe that at some point the project will be finished because it's an embarrassment not to finish it. What I don't know is if it will adhere to its original design or if it ultimately will be the tallest building in the world. I guess we'll just have to wait and see." One of the most interesting aspects of Jeddah is its old town. We spent the afternoon walking around in a maze of narrow streets and traditional homes. This area is a window into the past, and it gave us a glimpse of what life was like in Jeddah many, many years ago. The old town is a mix of architectural styles, including Ottoman and traditional Islamic. The buildings are made of coral stone, which was abundant in the region and has proven to be a durable material for construction. The homes in the old town are typically tall and narrow, with intricate wooden balconies or doors. The streets are also narrow, with high walls and arches, creating a sense of intimacy and mystery. You can almost see Aladdin running around. One of the most famous landmarks in the old town is Al-Balad, a historical neighborhood that's considered the heart of Jeddah. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is home to many of the city's oldest and most important buildings, including the Shafi Mosque, the Ottoman Consulate, and the Red Sea Palace. Al-Balad is also known for its traditional markets where visitors can buy everything from spices and perfume to textiles and jewelry. Visiting Old Town in Jeddah is a must for anyone interested in history and culture of Saudi Arabia. Whether you're wandering the narrow streets like we were, admiring the coral stone architecture, or shopping in the local markets, you'll be transported back in time and experience a traditional way of life in this fascinating city. And speaking of old, let's have a look in the Saudi history book. Saudi Arabia has a rich and varied culture that stretches back thousands of years, but the modern-day kingdom is not that old. It was founded in 1932 by King Abdulaziz Al Saud, who united the various tribes and regions of the Arabian Peninsula under his rule. Before the formation of the kingdom, the region was home to a number of important civilizations, including the Nabateans, who built the city of Petra, and the Ottoman Empire, who controlled the region for centuries. The region also played a key role in the spread of Islam, with the holy cities of Mecca and Medina located very close to Jeddah in modern-day Saudi Arabia. Throughout the 20th century, Saudi Arabia underwent significant economic and social changes as the country began to modernize. The discovery of oil in 1930 transformed the kingdom into a major global player, and the country began to invest heavily in infrastructure and education. Overall, the history of Saudi Arabia is a complex and fascinating one, shaped by centuries of cultural, economic, and political change. Today, the kingdom is a modern, prosperous nation that's working to balance its traditional values with the demands of the 21st century.
We're in Riyadh right now, and let me just put you up to speed on what's happened since we left Jeddah. We left yesterday morning at 6:30, and didn't know if we would be able to make it all the way to Riyadh. It's 900, almost 1,000 kilometers. And we decided to power through, and we made it all the way. And as we were getting closer, I was driving, and Cynthia was trying to find a place to stay. And we were looking at different options. And then I said, why not go back to the same place? It was not perfect. It was fine. It was okay, and we know where it is. We know how to get in, and so why not do that? And we're going to spend 2 nights here in Riyadh. My flight is super early in the morning, but we wanted to book a place for 2 nights. So Cynthia, you had our host Mohammed on WhatsApp, and he was just a quick reminder. He was the guy who said, "Oh, the metro station is very close by," and forgot to tell me that they're not running yet. They're not built yet. He just, when I asked, is the metro station close? He just said, yeah, it's very close. And not adding the sentence, well, it's not running right now. So you were being very specific in your communication with Mohammed.
I really tried, because I thought perhaps he's using Google Translate or whatnot. So I tried to make a very straightforward request, and yet a friendly request. I literally led with, hey, we had a wonderful time.
Yeah, well, let's reenact the communication. I'll be Mohammed, you'll be you. Okay.
Hi, Mohammed. How are you? We had a wonderful time exploring KSA. Our plan changed. We're coming back to Riyadh tonight. Is your apartment at 24K Apartments available tonight and tomorrow night? 2 nights. We prefer to book directly with you. Thanking you in advance.
Yeah, and the 24K is the name of the place. And then he writes, "Hello, you are most welcome when you arrive."
2.5 hours. What is the price for 2 nights, and how do we pay you?
Of course, I value my repeat tenants, and I'll adjust the settings in the app, that's the Airbnb app, just for you. And I hope I reach your satisfaction this time. You should be able to book it using the app in the moment.
We will do the booking shortly.
Welcome anytime.
Will it be the same apartment? On Airbnb, it is not showing availability.
Yeah, at that time I was going into the Airbnb app, and I could see that it wasn't possible to book it those nights. They were as if they were blocked, and also he had a 3-day minimum. So I took a screen dump of that, and that's what you sent there. And then he said, "Sorry, I mean another apartment, but the same building. The same apartment will be ready after tomorrow." And then he sent a link to the new apartment, and I clicked on that. And also here it said 3-day minimum.
And then we inquired about the 3-day minimum and asked him to fix the setting, and he said,
"I don't know how to fix the sitting." Not the setting, the sitting. "But you can come tomorrow and pay in cash."
Yes, cash is fine. We are here at your 24K apartment building now.
Yeah, we were standing in front of the door at this moment. And then he writes, 21 check in and 23 check out. And 21 was the day yesterday, so the 21st.
December 21 to 23. And I replied, yes. Which apartment? Can we have the code for the key box to get the key, please?
Sorry, that apartment not ready.
When will it be ready?
Tomorrow after 2 p.m.
My response was, what? I didn't write that. I said, we are here. Is it occupied?
And then he just writes, sorry, I didn't understand.
And I respond, both apartments are occupied tonight? The 2-bedroom and the 3-bedroom?
And then he just writes, yes. So just to be clear, you did write tonight, you did write the dates, he did repeat the dates. So obviously we went to the building, we had all our luggage inside, was at the door at the old apartment, but needed to go to another apartment, and then he just, it'll be ready tomorrow. How's that going to help us?
I figured when I said we were coming in 2.5 hours, even if he hadn't gotten it the first time, he should have figured that out.
That should be okay in Google Translate even, but oh my God. So there we were, and it was getting close to 11 o'clock.
Yeah, because we were 15 hours driving across
and
Saudi.
Tired. So we just thought, okay, we need to find something else. And then we realized there was an apartment building right next door with a reception and a guy behind the counter that actually spoke English. So we just walked 50 meters to the other building, and this is where we got an apartment that was actually even bigger and even cheaper.
Exactly. We could see it on Booking.com. We could see it physically, and we ended up in a good spot.
Yeah.
The Radio Vagabond. Gotta keep moving.
But our challenges doesn't stop here, because when we were in Jeddah, we got a COVID test, and we said to them, it's important that you send it to us on an email, the results. And we would get the results in 24 hours. So that would be yesterday afternoon we would get the results, but we didn't. And thank God you said, what do we do if it doesn't show up?
Yeah, we weren't too concerned because our friend Jack had been tested at the exact same place, and he got his results in maybe 15 hours. Yeah. And so we thought this was going to be fine, but just being safe, I said, what do we do? Is there a phone number that we can call if there's any problem? And the lady behind the desk kindly took my phone number, and she said she would call if there was a problem on their end. And then she showed me a phone number that was actually in the bottom of the receipt. And so we had a phone number. We thought we were okay.
And this morning I called the phone number, and that was the main office of this company. And they said, well, you have to call the clinic directly in Jeddah. And then he gave me the phone number to them. I called the number. Somebody actually picked up and spoke only Arabic. And after I was trying to say a few simple words in English, and he was trying to say a few maybe simple words in Arabic, he just hung up. And then I went downstairs to the receptionist who speaks Arabic and said, can you help me translate? Called him again 15 times and couldn't get through. They just didn't pick up. So I called the main office again, and he gave me an email address, and now we've sent an email, and hopefully we will get a response. But just to be sure, we'll give it a few hours, and you've been finding places here. You can actually get a PCR test in down to 3 hours.
Yes, it's quite readily available here in Riyadh, in the capital of Saudi. You can get home testing. You can get testing 2 places at the airport, either drive-through or in the terminal. And there are medical centers. You have quite a few choices. 3-hour, 4-hour, 6-hour, 9-hour, 12-hour, 24-hour, all with different prices, of course, respectfully. But we will get our results by email, inshallah.
The Radio Vagabond. Gotta keep moving.
On our last day in Saudi Arabia, we went outside of Riyadh to have a look at the Camel Festival. It's an annual event, a celebration of the cultural and historical importance of camels in the country.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
License. Aha.
Denmark.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, sir. Shukran.
The festival has auctions, but also features various competitions such as racing and camel beauty contests. Yes, camel beauty contests. More on that a bit later. Visitors can also enjoy traditional Bedouin music and dance performances, as well as exhibitions of traditional handicraft and clothing. The festival is a great opportunity to learn about the significance of camels in Saudi Arabian culture and to experience the country's rich heritage. The festival typically takes place in a desert area near Riyadh. It's a big area with a lot of sand. And dare I say it, we got stuck again. This time a bunch of guys came over and had a lot of fun pushing the car. Have a listen. When that didn't help, the loudest guy, the guy that you heard yelling, came up and told me to get out of the car in Arabic. I don't think he felt like a Danish guy was able to handle this. He got in and I got on the back with the other guys pushing. When we got unstuck, he took a few laps driving fast around in the sand where I just got stuck and showed off his driving skills. Yeah, it was a lot of fun with some friendly and helpful locals. Heading back to the area with the camels and the camel beauty contest. The beauty contest is something they take very seriously. Maybe part of that is because the prize for the winner is 66 million US dollars, around 60 million euros. It's a competition where camels are judged on their physical appearances, including factors such as fur, head shape, and hump size. The camels are also sometimes decorated with jewelry and painted designs. The competition is a traditional aspect of the Bedouin culture and is considered an important cultural event in Saudi Arabia. In an earlier event, 44 camels were disqualified for cosmetic surgery and Botox. I don't know if some of them got implants in their humps. No, it's just me guessing. We saw some camels with their fur cut in beautiful patterns and a guy showing up with his camel dancing. After that, the camel came up to him and gave him a big hug. If you want to hear more about camels and Saudi Arabia, listen to part 1 of the interview with Jay. We talk about that.
Okay, shukran. 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 Can I take your picture?
Okay, no problem.
Remember to go to theradiovagabond.com to see pictures from this and other parts of the trip. We're almost at the end of this epic road trip across the country and back. Overall, we drove more than 4,000 kilometers in 10 days. It's been fantastic to find a travel buddy in Cynthia. And this will not be the last time we have an adventure together. A few months after this, we went to Ghana, Togo, Benin, and Sao Tome in Africa. And then we also did a trip to Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Armenia. All of that is coming up in future episodes of the Radio Vagabond. Before we wrap it up, Cynthia and I are having a small chat about the trip. But first, let me remind you that this episode is supported in part by Hotels25.com. It's a website that helps you find the best deals on hotel rooms, guest houses, and hostels all over the world in one simple search. Please try it out. It really, really works, and you support the show. Hotels25.com.
It's getting late in the evening here, the last night here. Cynthia, are you tired?
I'm a little tired, but feel like this was an epic adventure, so even if I'm tired, it was worthwhile.
You don't sound tired. I was trying to... Yeah, okay.
You're trying to be nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice, yeah, because you look tired.
Oh, great. Thank goodness this is radio, not TV.
No, this was so great. We didn't get to do Kenya 2.0 podcast, but we got to do Saudi Arabia, and that was such a great idea to go here.
I think it's amazing to be here this time in the world where they're changing so fast. I think if we come back in a few years, that it's going to be a different place. And I'm so grateful we were here now. And
what is your main takeaway?
The people are just amazing here.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal.
Yeah. And if people come here and should see only one thing, they shouldn't, I know, but...
go to Alula.
Yeah, Alula. Yeah.
There was more we could have done there. But we had a fantastic overview, and I would tell people to rent a car and drive, even though the distances are big, because you see so much along the way. And lots of camels.
And make sure to appreciate that people smile to you and smile back. And if they come up and approach you and want to speak to you, speak to them, because that's where you get the most out of the trip here, I feel.
Absolutely. Just random encounters that we had that we didn't plan.
Yeah. It was an absolute pleasure. Cynthia, where are we going next?
I thought we were going to do the rickshaw challenge.
What a rickshaw challenge. Yeah, that's... And then we might end up going somewhere completely different, like Myanmar or Mongolia.
I haven't done that. That'd be great.
Okay.
Mongolia's on one list, yeah. So let's
or
see.
Azerbaijan.
Oh, yes. Yeah. October next year, EPS meeting.
Let's see how it happens. Okay.
So on that note, if we need to, we know we're like the Friends episode, because now we're friends, and we can pivot when we need to.
Pivot! Oh my God! Don't quit the law.
That was good. I mean, you told me not to think about it. I'm like, we got to work that into this.
We will now be arriving at the end of this installment of the Radio Vagabond. Tune in to the next episode for clues on where he's going after this one.
If you like what you hear, please share it with a friend. Thank you for having me in your ears. My name is Palabo, and I gotta keep moving. See ya.
Inshallah, we will get our results based on the email.
Inshallah.
Inshallah? Did I say it wrong? Can I redo that?
Yeah.
I was really trying. I thought that's a great end. Hopefully, we will get our results by email based on Palebo's email. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. I'm still not getting it right. Let me try one more time. And one more time. No, I want to get it right.
Take 3.
And we will get our results by email. Inshallah.
Inshallah. You're like a native here. Shukran. I'm going to leave all of that in.
I thought it was good to... I mean, they always end that way. So, I mean, it can't hurt. And if Allah is someplace, he should be here in Saudi looking at us, right?
Radio Vagabond. Produced by RadioGuru.co.uk.